today is Joseph's birthday. Being a dad, man, is probably the greatest job in the world. I get emotional when I talk about that kid, man. So, it's hard not to. Kid's everything to me. Yeah, so I'm trying not to shed a tear today. Every time I think about that kid, man, I just extremely grateful, man. But when he was 10 months old, I split up with his mother, and I actually kept him with me instead of letting him go with her. I don't know, the thought of not being able to see my son every day just didn't sit right with me. So eventually we had to go to court, and long story short, I won full custody of him, still have full custody of him. Had full custody of him since pretty much the time we split up. Now, and his older brother, which you guys have probably seen him sometime in some of my videos, he was producing some of my videos. When I met his mother, he was 2 years old, and I took to him like he was my own. And he doesn't live with me anymore, but at the time we split up, he was probably like 5. Joseph was like 10 months old, and basically took them on my own, man. But I went to war and fought to make sure I had my son with me, man. And it's like the most important thing, and it's the best thing I've ever done. I could have easily just, we split up and just let him go over there and just be at her beck and will. But I decided that didn't work for me. So, I appreciate the fact that he's just such an awesome kid. And when I say he's the coolest person I know, man, he really is. So, anyway, try not to tear up one here, man. But my vision for him, like I put in the post earlier, is just victory, success, and abundance for life, man. That kid is so extremely confident. Most of the time, if any of you all have ever met him, people think that he's probably like 11, 12 years old. The kid just turned 8 today. And even when you see him rolling in Jiu-Jitsu, man, he's 9 times out of 10, he's on kids that are probably 11, 12 years old, outweighing by 30 to 40 pounds. And the whole goal of Jiu-Jitsu is for it not to be about strength and size. It's about to be about technique. And that's something that we're working on him with, man. But the kid has no fear. Extremely proud of him, and grateful that I'm able to be in his life the way I am. Like I said, kid just means everything to me, man. Like everything, bad, good, whatever, everything that I went through was worth it. And I'd do it again, especially knowing what would come out on the other side, man. And we're only just getting started. So.
Take a picture, Joe.
For those who don't know Casey Carroll, Casey Carroll just won the Genius of the Year award, but he has an advertising agency called, damn, I can't even speak this morning.
It's okay, man. It's early for both of us. Mainly for me, but.
Action Advertising Agency. And Casey Carroll is one of the best marketers in the world. I strongly consider him that. Always offering value. He's always offering help. His mindset is sharp. He's always just there for other people, man. And one thing I love about Casey is he keeps it real. He doesn't hold back. And I'm kind of the same way, man. And I just like to surround myself with people like that. I believe I've asked you for help before, and you've helped me. Anybody who asks you for help, as long as they're not coming and saying, just do it for me, you're pretty much a guy that's willing to help them out. So,
or wanting to pick my brain. One of that. I avoid that now. I appreciate, living in the United States, having the ability to run a business like this, to have a conversation with other individuals like you and have consistent internet and all that sort of stuff, and have the ability to serve others that I've never even met somewhere halfway around the country, even for that matter, with a virtual business like this.
Give me that one. The sign is here. You see where my fingers? My fingers inside. But try to pull it off. Doesn't work. Try to focus on those grips from the beginning, and then only one arm at the time. Only one arm. Go. And extend. Keep the grip, but check the left. Opposite left. There you go. Come back. Yes. And stay glued now. Here we go. Nice. Do not run. Do not rush. Keep the grip. Don't worry about the grips, Mom.
I've been running a series on Facebook called Bulletproof Mindset. Got a little gun in there. Bulletproof Mindset. This is episode number 18. She just helped, she was there for me. She had my back, and, so I'm going to give her the world, little by little. I mean, she said she feels like she already has it, but like I told her, I'm not done yet. So I look forward to being able to give more to her. I appreciate the hell out of that woman, and I'm grateful that I have her in my life. So.
Watch it now. Here we go. Pass his guard. Here we go. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Nice, friend. That was good. Let's go, Les. Get more aggressive guard.
Gotta get those hooks in.
Yes. Good, good, good. Sweep, sweep, Les. Let's go, Amor. He's got to pass his guard and submit him. Let's go. Open his guard. Spin, sprawl, spin around.
Spin.
Spin around. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. Get in the top, Joseph. Connect your hand.
Word.
Today, our guest is the wonderful Jacinda Thomas of Wild Ruckus. How are you doing this morning, Jacinda?
Oh, Gerard, I am doing well. Yeah, really happy to be here. And I love Gerard's Bulletproof Mindset. So I felt just like over the moon when he asked me to be part of this segment. So happy to be here.
I appreciate it. She got up extra early. Where you tell the people where you are.
I'm in Portland, Oregon this morning. It is, let me see, I'm looking out my window. It is dark outside. The world is quiet, and there's like a fresh blanket of snow that just came down in Portland last night.
It's snowing? We appreciate you getting up extra early to come over here and talk to the people and share. You know, the reason why I asked you on is because I feel like you have a bulletproof mindset. We've been around each other for at least the last year or two now, and you're one person that's consistently pushing forward, a person that I respect the most. And also, I love your smile. Like, your smile brights up a room. So if you guys are seeing her smile and you're not smiling, then I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, you're just such a, like, inspiration makes you sound softer than what you are. I just feel like you're relentless. But you're real, and like you go at it, and you really do. I mean, the stuff that you're talking about, you're just like, well, like I'm not gonna be playing my video games today. I'm just gonna crush it, Yeah.
So I wanted to say this too, for those who don't know, Jacinda actually wrote some books. Tell us about that. And I've started reading one of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I helped write a book with Billie Jean is Marketing. Billie Jean is our mentor, one of our mentors, and he is fantastic. He has a ton of trainings out there so that if anybody like ourselves wants to actually learn how to do amazing Facebook ads, provide great customer service, build an agency, he has fantastic trainings. And I actually didn't want to write the books. I didn't want to help him initially. And I don't, because I thought that's going to take away from my business. I was like, Billy, like, I just want to keep growing, man. And he wore me down. He used some really good sales tactics and ended up making, he's a beast. There's that quote from JFK that's a rising tide will lift all boats. Like, that's what we want ultimately. And I think that that's definitely something that I've seen in Gerard, whether you've said that yourself or not, Gerard, like that's kind of the thing, which is like, yeah, like if we're all upping our game, whether it's in the tactics, whether it's in mindset, whether it's in how we treat ourselves or other people, like it can only bring good things where we're helping the community and we're making the community better. So I'm glad, Tony, that that's what you're feeling right now. Upping the cookie game. Yeah.
Jacinda, what are you grateful for? And I know you touched on it, but what are you grateful for?
Oh, Gerard, I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I've had that I didn't earn, for the opportunities I'm going to fight for, and also for the opportunities to come. I'm grateful for my family. I love living where I live, even though it's dark. It's light. It's getting light out there now.
I can see in the window. Yeah.
And also for the community and the skill set. I am incredibly grateful for this skill set because I think it has completely changed my life and the things that it demands from us in terms of like, it's not just about being a technician who's good about turning on a campaign. It's also about how do you be a person who is maximizing every aspect of your life and optimizing for that, right? Yeah. Exactly. Like entrepreneurship, or at least the game of entrepreneurship that we're playing, demands that you be your best self and that you be the best person to the people in your life, that you be the best agency and the best person to your clients as well.
At all times.
I'm incredibly grateful for that. Yeah.
And that's how it all came together, man. So that gave thing is really because of Joseph, man. That's why I push it, man. So if you have kids, if you don't have kids, whatever the situation is, you have someone special in your life, whether it's your parents, it doesn't matter who it is, man. Be grateful for people. Appreciate your surroundings. Visualize what you want out of life, man.